Hades and Persephone have only been married for some weeks, and everything would have been perfect if only Demeter, Persephone's mother, hadn't accused Hades of the kidnapping of her daughter. So powerful Demeter made sure they landed up in a trial, appointing Apollo as judge. The other gods, meanwhile, were too busy to attend, so Apollo said Cupid had to be defender, and Demeter's friend of a friend recommended a prosecutor as some strange man named Mr. Lesby Nick.
Please, quiet! The trial can begin. Today, we are going to judge Mr. Alexandre, who was accused by our Demeter for the kidnapping of her daughter, Janet Persephone, in the field during the last summer. Please, Mr. Prosecutor, let's start.
Good afternoon, sir. So, let's go to the point.
My client is really shocked because her pretty little daughter
Mrs. Orwell Troy Persephone
has been kidnapped by Mr. Troy, who got married illegally.
Everybody thinks he's a god, or a hero, or something like that.
But I know him. He's nothing.
Neither a god or a hero.
A hero is a person who acts for people and community's happiness.
He's someone who takes risks and who makes dangerous things instead of other people.
That is a hero.
And Hades didn't do anything to help other people. Yeah, anything.
Alright, Mr. Cupid, take the stand.
Your Excellency, please.
Everyone is listening to you.
Thank you. I will let my client remind what's happened.
It was a lovely afternoon. Persephone and I were picking up flowers when she disappeared behind the hill. She is 17, so I didn't worry, but I should have done, because behind the hill a vicious man named Hades kidnapped my lovely daughter and forced her to marry him. It was a nightmare for me, and probably for my Persephone too. I searched for her in the entire world during night days, and I forgot to harvest. After all of that, Helios came to tell me the truth, and Hermes sent my devastated prayers to that man. And even that didn't stop that horrible story. We had to negotiate my daughter being allowed to see her mother. The poor thing had only eaten 6 pomegranate seeds during all that time.
Good evening, Apollo.
Here I am, Mr. Judge, Mr. Hades.
Oh, wow. Hello, Mr. Judge.
Disrespectful guy.
I heard what you said, mother-in-law, and I have to admit, you made me laugh. How could anyone believe Hades would have to kidnap your daughter? It was a sunny day, and some wooden brat was getting in my way when I searched for my underworld in my usual explosion. I simply happened to be wandering by when I noticed her for the first time. She grabbed my hand. Her beauty dazzled me. I could only reveal my godliness came closer, smiling, pausing. I couldn't bear it. I seized her in a kiss. I don't know how it happened, but her veil fell from her, and there she was, naked. I could only take her with me to my underworld. Steamy, sultry pleasure was my gift to your daughter. I couldn't not tell my nymphs.
You've got such a nice place here.
I think that you're dramatizing the story. I only gave her a pomegranate. I didn't send her to jail.
Poor fool!
Very good, very good.
When is it my turn to talk?
Talk when you feel like it.
Poor fool! Oh, thank you. I wanted to say, none of the two stories are telling the truth. On that day I was with my friends.
Suddenly, I saw him jump out from the other world. I pretended to my friend that nothing had happened. He was shy, so he disappeared and appeared again somewhere else. Then he disappeared again. I found that funny. After that, I wanted to go bathing, so the nymph started undressing me. The moment was very intimate. Then the girl saw a duck and ran towards it. That duck turned out to be you, Apollo. You all walked towards the wood, and no one knows exactly what happened there. Then I was alone, and didn't have much clothes on when I saw him again. I went to get him and brought him near the water. He didn't know what to say, so he vanished in a cloud. I wanted him back. He arrived again at last and stuttered again. I took his hands. I kissed him. He talked at last. We loved each other. When it started to rain, we went down to the underworld. We lived a happy life there. I still had something wrong. My mother didn't know where I was.
Inès came to help me and managed to arrange the story as you know.
I see, I see. By the way, I haven't seen my nymph for a while. Do you know by any chance what that could be now?
Your Honor, allow me to say how your manners shocked me. Women's rights, male domination over!
Of course, Mr. Lesby.
We can't treat women like slaves.
I suffer for all these women that men treat as an inferior.
I will not let these things happen today. I, Lesby Nick,
proclaim the end of the male area.
Of course, Mr. Lesby.
And I'm not finished. I'd like to talk about the fact that my wife, for example, doesn't earn as much money as some men in her company. Yeah. I found out. Scandalous.
Of course, Mr. Lesby.
What's a job?
Well, she's bodyguard.
Of course, Mr. Lesby.
And how much do the others earn?
About 3 times more.
Of course, Mr. Lesby.
For the same job?
No, for a director company.
Of course, Mr. Lesby.
Why did you actually stop talking in the first place?
I think you're quite right.
But as beliefs.
Yes, good idea.
Mommy, please, you know I'll be back in less than 4 weeks. Can you, please, wait a little bit?
I think it's now the end of the debate.
Men are so cruel.
Men are so cruel.
Men are so violent.
Yes, this is shameful.
How did your mother actually meet this lesbian Nick?
Friend of a friend named
Gogor.
the one who fell over the first time you came and saw me.
Oh yes, I remember him.
Demeter, who is Persephone's father again?
Yes.
So now I remember at the time. I was playing around and shot you and your brother, so that you fall in love. It was very funny at first, but I have to admit I didn't suspect you would go so far.
This is shameful!
This is annoying.
This is embarrassing.
Apollo declared Persephone could stay 6 months with her mother, spring and summer, and 6 months with her husband, autumn and winter. They lived happily ever after, and even now you can still hear their voices laughing along in the underworld.
Useless?